That's almost beautiful enough to make a man cry. Welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy Jet, Stealth Jet, and I'm back in the mix. I hope that y'all enjoyed the streams over the weekend, and I do have one little announcement to make. From now on, in the description of my videos, you'll see the link to my brand new Discord. And so if you want to just chat amongst each other or chat with me as well, you can find the link to the Discord server in the description down below. And the name of the server is called Jets Stealth Squadron. Parentheses JSS. Close parentheses. So there you have it. I now have a Discord server. Cool? Cool. Whenever I find myself in these kind of encounters, which is far, far, far and few in between, I play extra cautious. Extra cautious. Because if I die, right? If I die in this kind of encounter where everything is like up there, I missed out. And I missed out bad. Because y'all know, people in this game, they're either really stingy with their money or with their crowns, or they spend it at every chance they get. I'm stingy because I'm waiting for this season 10 battle pass. Also, I'm stingy because I'm saving up all my crates to open them on double XP weekend. I've learned my lesson. I have learned my lesson. But let's talk about gameplay. Let's talk about gameplay. Have you noticed that there hasn't been a single gunshot being fired right now? That should scare you. As my Sagebrook video will tell you, silence is not golden. So, adding on to the fact that if I die, I miss out on the most perfectly boosted encounter I've ever seen, besides one on Growntime Valley, nobody is making any noise. And a stealthy team is even more deadly than a stealthy solo player. Because it's a team. But you just heard one gunshot just now. So, this still has been broken. Somebody has now spotted somebody. And remember, gunshots attract players. And I'm going to get over this rock. This is going to take me a while. Some more gunshots. So that's pretty much in the direction of the lighthouse. And now I'm thinking, right? So why are they shooting over there? Why not make them come to an island where they will all duke it out right there on the island and thin out the herd, well, thin out the numbers for me. Right? Right. And yeah, now let's look and see where they're at. They're pretty much on that island. When I say that island, I mean the island with the yellow house on it. That's what I'm thinking they're at. And then I realized something. Nobody's been here. It's too spooky, right? The stillness and the calmness on this side of the map is freaking me out. But I'm going to remain calm and go for my main objective. A picture. That's right. Treasure Hunter Jet back at it once again. And now I'm just like, okay, you know what? Screw everything else. Everything else. This lobby is perfectly boosted. That buried cache has to have something good in it. Something good. This is a looter's wet dream. If you play stealthily and you focus on loot, you should be jumping for joy right now. Well, no, not really because you're not playing, but you know, you get my point. So I hit the detector, and I'm like, okay, maybe nobody is near here at all. And sure enough, I'm alone on this side of the map. Now notice the two dots you see right there, to the left of the airdrop. And I'm using my headphones to determine that, in fact, there are 3 people fighting at the time safe. Yeah, they're still fighting for the time safe. So I'm like, it will be a really bad idea to go for the Bard house. Because obviously, those 2 are staying there and waiting to see that little message at the bottom of their screen that says, the safe has been unlocked. As soon as that happens, they're going to crest the ridge and take out whoever is going for that Bard house. So I do the smart thing. I take the path that nobody is going and that nobody is on because the detective told me so. And I'm gonna get my picture. I am going to mind my business. Whenever somebody boosts something to the point where it's perfect, they're going for that something. Well, not really somebody, but whenever everybody boosts a loot like this, they all mean business, in my opinion. Because you don't boost something unless you're trying to do something with it. Again, in my opinion. And those gunshots and that glint you just seen is my backup. That's my proof. They're trying to clear out the lobby, so that way they have the airdrops and or the safe, or safes, to themselves. And I'm crouching right here behind this ridgeline because, like I always say, being soft-spotted is a first step to death. Now, given I seen his glint, so I know where he's at. But am I focused on hunting people down? No. No. Why would I be? This lobby is perfect. There is 2 special issue crates and a common crate in one airdrop. Well, actually, more like 4 in 2. 4 special and 2 common. But yeah. So I'm not going to focus on anybody ending anybody's life. Nothing like that. What I'm going to focus on is making sure I don't hear any footsteps in my right ear, because to my right is a yellow house, is in a time safe, and make sure that I don't get snuck up on from behind. Now, I'm nearing the picture, or the buried cache location. I'm nearing it. And I know that because the red barn is right there. This is probably the most dangerous buried cache I've ever gotten on this channel. Or approached on this channel. Because, look, I'm in the open, and I'm facing a gunfight right now. You see stray bullets are hitting that wooden sign behind me. That's where I'm going prone right now behind these rocks, because I'm just like, please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Look at that. Out of sheer anxiety, I take everything. But look, there was still food left. So I make a bit of a sacrifice and destroy most stuff in my bag. And you see that. I don't know what that was, but that sounded real close, and it hit the rocks behind me. So I'm going to take all the food that I can. Plot twist. I'm still missing out on one thing of food in the buried cache. So then I look and I realize, one chemical, destroy it. Get the buried cache. One last time, run. When I say run, I mean make sure I'm safe first, and then run. Look, I could go for the airdrop if I really wanted to, but remember,
the plane is coming. Prepare to fight for the airdrop.
But remember, we seen those 2 dots hiding behind the barred house. I could have moved the airdrop to the middle of the map, but I will go for the airdrop too if I knew it was safe. But I know it's not safe. I know it's not. So here comes the plane. But then the image flashes in the back of my head. Wasn't there one red dot over here near the exit? And sure enough, that red dot, or the nearest person to me, is at the time safe right now. That's number 1. Number 2, I should have waited until I got further closer to the exit and then use my PSD. But notice right here, I'm cresting the ridgeline and I'm just looking everywhere. I'm looking everywhere. Because if I die right now, I would lose the biggest buried cache I've ever gotten in my career. And you know what? In one of my not even video, a stream, I said, hey yo, Botanier, if you're watching this channel or watching this video right now, boost Anniken for me, because I want to see what happens. Botanier, don't even worry about it. You seen the stats at the very beginning of this encounter. So yeah, right now, I'm running towards an exit, and I'm like, wait a minute. What if there is a red container in one of those houses? So I'm having second thoughts, and I'm thinking about looting those houses. But then I realized, if I did loot a red container, then I would spend more time in the lobby. And yeah, there's no point. Also, the 2 red dots that we seen behind a barred house, they got the airdrop. So they waited there the entire time, and as soon as that airdrop landed, they went for it. And you know what? Who can blame them? But look at that XP. That is what I call a good result. I mean, yeah, a kill or two would have been nice, but if I came out of there with like 6.8k XP worth of loot and materials, then I'm good. I count that as a win. It's not my record XP. Now, I do have a video on that, and it's entitled My New XP Record in Vigor Double XP Weekend. Check that out. But this came close. This came real close. But I just want to show you all this because this is one of those 1 in 1,000 encounters where everybody decides to go ham with their crowns, and I just so happened to be there. Remember, join the Jet Stealth Squadron Discord. The link is in the description down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Until next time, peace.